start getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, babe, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues.
How's it going, Randy? Doing all right, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're just here to have a little conversation, buddy. Yeah, I'm not. How's it going today?
Pretty good.
A little bit wet, ain't it? Yeah, we can step underneath this if you want to. Just came to talk to you for a minute. You tell me why you're here today.
I just walk around there.
Yeah.
No sense praying about it.
You wouldn't
No. Hey, you know me?
do what then?
You live over there.
Yeah.
I'm
You wouldn't.
aware of it.
Well, I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. We're not law enforcement.
Well, I ain't going to.
We know why you're here.
Well,
We're who you was coming to meet.
I was just going to talk to her and go down. She's waiting on her ride.
Well, see, the issue there, buddy, is,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
and that's the main thing I'm looking for here is just honesty.
Oh, yeah.
It's nothing,
Oh, I'm honest. I didn't do
but we've got all of the messages
this. I
saved.
know you.
Huh?
Don't I know you?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
What is your name? What is your name?
Well, I don't,
Oh, you don't want to
yeah, I don't really give that out, but I'll show you here. You know, we got,
Yeah, I don't care.
we got
I'll tell you no or not.
we got all of your background information right here.
Oh, yeah, it's on my telephone. It don't work half the time. Then.
Yeah, well, I'm just letting you know, like, I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what we got here. That way,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's mainly, mainly honesty is what I'm looking for. So we already know why you're here and all that. But how long have you been talking to this girl?
About a week ago. She's just been speaking to her. We speak back and forth.
Yeah. It wasn't back towards the beginning of June?
No, not that long.
You sure?
I don't think it was. I don't know, but I don't remember. I don't pay no attention to it. Do you really?
Well, it's part of.
You have to, you know. If it's anybody's job, they have to, you know.
Yeah, we try to pay attention to it and stuff, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was somewhere back around.
Might been July.
It may have been.
Yeah, it could be.
I can tell you right here.
I'm born there. It might be raining, but it's still.
July the 9th. That sounds right.
It's still hot off.
How old did she tell you she was?
18.
18? You sure about that?
That's what she said.
Well, in the first 3 messages, she told you that she was 14-year-old.
She told me 18 before we started talking on the phone.
Well, I'm not talking about talking on the phone. I'm talking about messaging on Facebook.
Oh, I didn't teach that, but I wasn't going to do nothing anyway.
Well, I mean, we can get into that, but
No, I won't do nothing like that.
That's, like I said, that's the main thing we're looking for is honesty here, and that's, we already know all of the messages, and I'll tell you ahead of time, we've had access to these messages for quite a while. So we already know everything that was said, all of the conversations, the ones you was just talking to her, we've got all of those recorded as well. So you know, within the first 3 messages, I believe, she sent and told you that she was 14 years old.
I remember telling that, and I know she told me she's 8 on the story.
Well, you know, there's a,
You know how it goes, so.
you started it off pretty innocently, I guess. Do what?
Who's that over there?
That's part of my crew.
Oh,
Yeah, we record. We're recording for my safety and for yours. That way you can't say that I tried to blackmail you out of money or I don't want your money. I don't, nothing like that. That's the main thing that's the main thing, man. It's just, we try to meet with people like this just to make sure that they're not going to leave here and then go try to do this again.
No, I'm going down here.
Well, I mean, you was coming here to meet her though.
I was going to talk to her and go on.
Well, from the messages, that wasn't what was going to happen today though.
No, that's what she said. But see, I didn't leave from my house, huh? I left.
Yeah.
I didn't want
Well, you was trying to get her to come there first.
to. Oh, she was wanting to come there.
Yeah. We was trying to get you to meet somewhere away from your house, and you was pretty adamant about her coming there.
She wanted to come back too.
Yeah. You know, you started it off with kind of a innocent, more of a, you even told her that you kind of looked at her like a daughter.
Yeah, like she was like a daughter to me, really.
Yeah. You was telling her things like, you know, be careful who you talk to, especially, because crazy people, there's some crazy people out there that don't know no better.
When was this film, Peter? Do you know?
Buddy, I don't know. This is the first time I've been to Hazard.
It's old, but
This is the first time I've been down here.
it's not up to me.
Yeah. You've said, you know, I promise you, like I said, I will never say anything out of the way to you.
Yeah.
You know, you actually posted that on your profile, a screenshot of, I guess it was a screenshot of her profile and, basically just said that you would never talk dirty to her.
Oh.
And you posted that on your actual page on your Facebook. How long have you had Facebook?
Buddy, I don't remember. I don't even know how much to use it.
Yeah.
I never did know if you use it much. They just learned me to get right with people then.
Well, that's the thing with that is, you know,
I didn't read the phone, so I use it to get right.
when y'all first started talking, you had tried to get her to switch over to a Snapchat, and
I don't even know how to get the Snapchat.
well, that was the excuse that you used, I believe, was that it would be more secure.
You go to Snapchat or whatever you tell them. I told him, I said, buddy, I don't even know how to get to it.
Yeah.
I don't. If I go to one of them other places, they gotta show me how to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, why was you trying to get her to switch?
I wasn't really, I mean, she's what wanted to.
Well, I mean, all of the messages, it's like I said,
Both of us did. She wanted to go to it.
yeah, I mean,
But I didn't know how to. I told her, I said, I don't know.
some of these young girls gets a little wild, don't
I
they?
don't know.
You know, that's, but
Oh, yeah.
as adults and as grown men, we've got to know when to say, you know, that's enough is enough,
Oh,
and
yeah.
unfortunately, you never done that.
I'm sorry, man.
You know, it,
No, I was really going to put there. I was going to speak to her and go on up there.
yeah. Well, you see where I'm coming from though with the conversations. You remember sending all the sexual conversations and all that, right?
I mean, you're begging for me.
Yeah. So like when you're talking, let me see here and I'll find it. You tell her, I bet you're one of the prettiest girls in your school for your age. And I love you, my little friend.
I mean, but let's see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you said that quite a bit throughout the conversations, but
I usually say, I say it, but I'm women. I told you.
But you, everything went okay up to a certain point on August the 29th, I believe it was. A little before that, you had even wondered about older men, said, you know, might take advantage of her, and
No,
then you tell her again that she's like a daughter to you.
no, she's gonna get drunk and get messed up fingers.
But see, the thing is, on August the 29th, you had sent her a message that said you had a dream. You remember talking about the dream you had?
But I mean, I don't remember a lot of stuff, but I mean,
The dream and the messages, and it's like I said, we've still got all of them saved. I can access it. You can look through all of them too, which I'm sure you still got them on your phone. But
I won't like that.
says you had a dream about performing oral sex on her, and then you said you woke up and your underwear was soaked. And that's kind of the
I
point.
did say that, but I didn't mean nothing by it.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of the point where it went from more of a grooming aspect into the sexual talk. And after that, you know, you go into quite a bit of detail about some of the stuff. It says, you try to explain to the person that we had working with us here,
Yeah.
you try to explain to her how to masturbate because she's telling you that, you know, she is 14 and she had never done it before.
You know, what you telling
And you had told her to pull her panties down and that you would show her how to masturbate. And then in detail, you tell her how to. And then he was trying to get her to have phone sex, like actually call and have phone sex. You remember that?
I don't know about that. I mean, I ain't gonna say it didn't.
Yeah. Well, it's in the messages.
I
But,
ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah, I'll try not to fall here.
Step on that wrong way, you mucker, right?
Said it, you told her if you was there that you would show her everything to do in the bedroom. You remember saying that?
I don't remember. I'm not sure. I ain't gonna say it is. I ain't gonna say. I don't know if it is or not.
And that was the point that I got to there because it was directly after that you brought up, said you wanted to switch to WhatsApp to be more safe and confidential.
I don't even know how to get to WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I go to one, the people have to tell me how to do it, but I don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, I ain't been on Facebook probably a year.
What about your Telegram app?
Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've been on there or not. I know I've been on, what do you call it, what the hell you call it now? It's blue, it was, I can't think mine of it.
Blue Sky?
No, it's just a dark blue. It's I can take on the phone with it.
Skype, maybe?
No, I don't think it's okay.
Oh, Signal.
Yeah, Signal.
What kind of stuff have you got on there? You care
Ain't nothing on that.
you care to open it and let me see?
I talk to big women on that.
Yeah.
They text me, I don't text them.
You care to open it and let me see what you got on there?
Don't care anybody.
I think it's where you was talking to her, wasn't it? No.
No, I never did talk to her on that. I can show you all of them on this. None of them are here. That's ASL, that man.
Mm-hmm.
That woman right there, she lives in Lexington. And right there lives in Jackson. And right there, Stephanie, I don't even know who she is. And that right there lives in, I believe, Campton, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only one on that.
And they're all older women that's talking to you on there. They, you just buying pictures from them, or?
They give them to me. I don't have to buy them.
Yeah.
You know how they are.
Yeah, they some.
I can get you to give them a call and buy them a call.
Yeah.
You know how they do.
There's a lot of scams go on them sites, man. That's for sure.
They
But,
walking on the other day, kept hollering, she loved me and all that. Hadn't talked to me 2 minutes. She
Yeah.
said, you love me. I said, how can you love him, baby? You ain't talked to him 2 minutes.
yeah.
And
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe we got with her. You know, he was kind of going. You got into telling her that you loved her pretty quick there.
I didn't mean nothing bad. I swear I didn't love her because she's too young.
Yeah, so you acknowledge there. You knew she was not that she was young or too young.
Yeah. She told me she was her.
Yeah. Yeah, she tells you very, very early on in the messages that she's 14. You know, that's something that was, and if I'm not mistaken, I'd have to look back through them again, but I believe she may have even said it multiple times in the messages. So, you do a lot of, like in the beginning, it was more of a father-daughter and maybe even an uncle-niece type thing.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Have you ever been accused of anything like this in the past or anything?
Never.
No? You've never had any charges brought up against you for any kind of sexual
Nope.
crimes against children or
In
anything?
my life. You check my record, don't you?
Yeah, we didn't see anything on that, but I was just, you've never been,
Never.
nobody's ever actually accused you of it, and you just never went through court for it or nothing like that.
Never been like that. Never in my life.
What led you to continue the conversation after she told you she was 14?
She kept texting me.
Well, you know, we do things a certain way, and we specifically do it this way. That way, nobody can consider it to be entrapment or coercion or anything like that. But you know, that's like whenever you was coming up here, you probably called what 7 or 8 times.
Yeah, because Yeah, she told me something, she was at the pantry shop or something. She said that then I get them something to drink.
Yeah. Yeah, we was just trying to get a feel for the area around here, but you're not the only one that we got to talk to today. I'll let you know that, but that all depends on.
I'll do either if I'm off.
Yeah, well, we'll wait on that, but that's the main thing is I just want to make sure that you're not.
I won't even talk to her.
It's not so much her as it is other kids. You know, we worry because that's what we do. We're a group. We go all over the state of Kentucky.
Somebody said there's 4 or 5, what you call them, where they prove young people for lives down young hands. I don't know who they are, but I don't know how you can find out, do you?
You can look on the sex offender registry, but that's only for the ones that's been caught. You know, there's a lot of them that's not been caught. That's kind of in your position where you're talking to a 14-year-old, and obviously you know that's illegal.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Any kind of sexual talk between, you know, even if, say, you had stopped communicating with her. After you stepped across that line and started talking sexually with her, that's when you cross into a felony territory.
Yeah,
you realize that?
Yeah, I know now, I did. I won't even talk to her no more if you want. I'll just block her out.
But you know, you went on with, and I call it grooming because that's what it is in a sense. You start off as wanting to be your friend, and
does she know y'all? Does she know y'all talking about?
yeah.
I thought if she did,
Yeah.
I just tell her.
No, she's part of our organization. She's not an actual 14-year-old girl. I'll at least tell you that. So you might feel a little bit better about it at least, but she's an adult woman just like I am. I'm a man, an adult man.
Yeah,
but yeah, I sure wouldn't pass for underage.
No, I wouldn't.
I wish I could anymore, but.
You want it, well.
But see, that's the main thing, man. Is we want to make sure that you're not going to leave here and then jump back online and then start talking to just the next girl, and the next girl very likely could be a real girl.
Well, a lot of them they 35 and all that stuff, and they'd be between. You know how that.
Well, women tend to lie more about
Then the men.
how old they are and then say that they're younger most of the time.
This one started talking to me last night, and she popped up there, you know how they do. And she said she's 35, and I said, I'm not going to look at her profile. Look at her profile. She said it's 21, and she said it's 35.
Yeah,
It make you think they're young.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that do that, but that's the difference with us and them is, you know, we make it apparent from the very beginning that we're underage.
Yeah.
You know, we never tell anybody that we don't start the conversation out saying we're 18 or 21 and then change it later on and say that we're 13 or whatever it is. We always, within the first few messages, let them know, or let you know in this case, that how old the girl was, which in this case was 14. But, what is it that has kind of drew you in to send her that first message, if you don't mind me asking?
I've talked to her before, you know, with some of her people, that practice her playtime.
What is it now?
I talked to her and some of the people she rides around with. I talked to them at pantry shop in different places. You know, see them at the store and speak to them.
This girl?
Well, that's the one that I've been talking to.
This morning maybe, when we was down here, but.
I mean, I've talked to her before, so I'm saying her and some girl named, what's her name, the cousin. She got a funny name.
Yeah, you've not talked to my account. That's my account.
I mean, I talked to her and said she's.
Yeah, that's my.
That
That was the friend that she told you she was having to bring you down, bring her down here today. That's where you got that name from.
Yeah.
But no, we're not from around this area. We drove.
I get stiff when I stop, don't you? You get my age, you do.
Yeah, that rain, man, it'll make you sore.
I got arthritis. I've had 2 back surgeries and 2 hernia surgeries.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely hard on you, man. That's
Oh, yeah.
that the rain and stuff, man. I don't know what it does with your arthritis, but it definitely makes it worse.
It sure does. I tell you about that.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, I walk in and straighten everything when it ain't raining, but if it's raining, I walk me over.
Yeah.
It blows me over.
So how many girls are you currently talking to online?
I'm 3 or 4, probably.
3 or 4? All of them over age, or
Oh,
are there any others that you're talking to that might be underage?
One of them looked like she's 60 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have probably been the crowd to stick with, I guess.
Yeah, she hollered she was, and she hollered she was 25.
Yeah.
And she's gray head.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, there's a lot of old buildings around here, ain't they?
Oh, yeah, and I told you, I reckon they go tear it down, it's old Herbert High School.
Old Hazard High School.
That's built in 29, I believe. That's old. I'd say it's a church probably about as old.
Yeah.
They've redone this 2 or 3 times. It's old, but still got the old seats in it when it's built. Old bleachers. Still got the old.
Let's see here.
There's usually somebody in there. You can usually go in there and look around. If there ain't no lights on, there ain't nobody there. Oh, I see a light on there. They put back towards the gymnasium or something. Somebody's up there playing basketball about every day.
Yeah. So what, you never really told me that, but once she told you that she was 14, why, obviously it's illegal, but why did you continue the conversation and, kind of groom her from that point, talking like she was a daughter to you, and then moving on, eventually after a few weeks, you moved into the sexual talk with her and stuff, and now it's for her to come and meet you down here. Can you explain that, or?
But I don't know. I don't have a wife, and I've never been married.
I mean, do you think that makes it okay to talk sexually to a 14-year-old child?
No, but I thought she was old. I've seen her before. I thought she was old.
Yeah. Well, she's never seen you in real life.
Well, she did one time picture, but she just walked by and spoke to me.
I know that's.
I might not know.
That's like I said. We started this off pretty well with the honesty here, but that's a complete lie right there.
Well, that'd be.
You ain't never seen her down here. This is our first time here.
Well, I see the last one looks a lot like her. Now you couldn't might not have been her. But these a lot of people look a lot like her. That.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, they are.
So truthfully, if we can get in and you're actually truthful with us, and we feel like there's not a danger.
Yeah, I'll be truthful. I mean,
what is it that drove you to want to have the sexual relationship with her?
I'll just tell you, I don't know. I mean,
Really?
but I promise I won't never do it again, nobody.
Yeah.
I won't even want to talk to big women, old women, I won't.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to get in trouble. Never been in trouble in my life, I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, since you finally admitted that part of it.
Yeah.
What was the plan today?
She was going to come to the house and sit around and talk to me.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Well, I mean, from the things that was discussed, it was going to be a lot more than just sitting around. But are you? You talked a lot about oral. You talked a whole lot about oral. Is there an issue? Like, do you have erectile dysfunction or?
I had a lot of trouble with it.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't have that information unless.
I've had surgery done.
Yeah.
Things I was using nothing. But I couldn't do anything.
Is that why you was telling her you just wanted to perform oral on her? Okay.
I wouldn't lie to you like that.
Yeah. So yeah, that was basically your thought process there, was you was afraid you wouldn't be able to get an erection to be able to actually have sex with her, so you just wanted to have oral sex with her instead.
I'm about to pee up and put piano.
Yeah.
I've had 3 or 4 surgeries done. I had cancer once, so they take one it got really big around.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got bad shape.
I bet that get the sore walking around.
Oh man, I had to go to the doctor, and that doctor, he got me a pond where I had like a bag, which laid down in me. Because every time I take a step, it's like somebody getting me there.
Yeah.
Oh man, it still hurt when you walk, but not like it did before.
You have to take cancer treatments for it, or?
For a while, dude.
So that was.
It made me sick too.
Oh yeah, that chemo would make you definitely ill, man. Some people say that the chemo is worse than the cancer.
Hey, buddy, my hair come out anyway. I was bald, that's why we make sheep look as bad. I look like one of the Three Stooges. But
Yeah.
look like Curry, I guess, is one bald headed.
So what exactly did you plan on doing once you and her got back to your house?
I don't know, but I mean, I thought it was up to her what she done, what she
Yeah.
done. And you know it's had that.
Yeah. But you was more fixated on the oral part of it, wanting to
I can't-
perform oral sex on
I
her.
can't do nothing.
Yeah.
But
So that was your plan, was to just perform oral sex on her and maybe let her perform it on you, or,
I probably wouldn't ask her to do that.
yeah.
I wouldn't ask nobody to do that. I used to have something down there until I had that cancer and stuff, and then I had to cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it worse, man.
I'd say it probably does, man.
You just don't know if you never had it.
Did you have to have your prostate removed too, or?
That part of it, they took part of it.
I know I've heard,
It hurt for a long time, but that's it.
I've heard that can actually cause increased sex drive after men have their prostate removed for some reason. I don't know why, but
Not mine, it did. I need something. It doesn't mean the opposite way.
and this was one of the places that you had mentioned before about, her being dropped off here and you all meeting here too. So, I mean, you basically telling her that you would show her everything. You would show her how to do everything, pretty much, whenever you and her met today.
If you want me to, I'll block her out.
Well, we can get to that, but
I mean, I'll do it right now.
you're positive you're not talking to any other younger girls, or
No.
no? Well, I mean, you can understand why we have a hard time believing that,
Oh, yeah.
because everybody will say that, well, I'll never do this again, and then
No, I'm trying. I don't get in trouble. No, I don't want to get in trouble. I've never been in trouble in my life. No one been.
what was the purpose of you sharing? You took the screenshot of her picture on her page and then posted it on your Facebook and said that you would promise that you'd never talk dirty to her.
I don't even know how to screenshot. I don't even know how to do
Or
it.
maybe you shared one of her pictures, or it was something along that line, but you actually posted it on your Facebook and said that you would never talk dirty to her. Promised you'd never talk dirty to her, and then,
I can't talk. I remember posting it on Facebook, but I don't know how to post nothing like that.
yeah.
I better do know how to message.
Well, see, what was it that made you think to move to another account, like on the Signal app or whatever?
Them older women,
Yeah.
them older women.
What's the benefit of leaving,
I don't know.
going from Messenger, what you and her was on?
Them women wanted to do it, it wasn't me.
Well, I mean, and in this case, she was asking her to,
I
though.
mean, I don't understand why they want to go from one to another.
Yeah.
Because anyway.
Well, Yeah, I mean, from what she was describing, though, it was more for privacy reasons.
That's what them women said to the privacy over them other place. I said, how do you need privacy? And I said, anybody says got control, they can go there too, so you can't anywhere else, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
You can.
So was it more of, you was worried that somebody might actually see the messages between you and her? Because that was another thing you brought up pretty often, was making sure that she deleted all of her messages so nobody could see them.
And she said she would too.
Yeah.
I did. No, I don't lie to you about it.
How long's it been since you've been with a woman?
No, probably 2 or 3 years,
Yeah.
maybe longer than that.
Not too long.
No, I mean, I ain't been with her.
Shoot, I think I know a few married fellers that's been that long without any.
Hey, maybe they don't do that.
I know quite a few married fellers that it's I don't know, man. It seemed like it's asking for a miracle just to get with your wife. But,
I know what you mean. I used to be married one time.
yeah. So it's not been too long. You know, I've talked to some men before that, believe it or not, I've talked to some that was in their mid-30s that was still a virgin that had never.
Well, I think something's told me, and I don't know if they have or not, because I ain't gonna watch no man to see. But some told me, said, they ain't been with a woman in 20 years. I said, there's something wrong with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Because you can't do something, there's something wrong. That's about when I had my surgery about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So is your last name, is it?
This phone I tell you have, used to belong to a woman named, her last name was Hicks. H-I-C-K.
Yeah, for some reason on your background, it was showing up too.
I don't know where Hicks is on when I was.
It may be.
It's in the cell phone.
No, you're,
Gail Hicks is what it's in. So I can, like if I tell you on Facebook or something, sometimes just pop her name up, she is, I don't know why.
your date of birth, it's. Yeah. Yeah, we got your address. I mean, everything right. Which you gave her your address, but you know, with the software that we use, we're able to look stuff up too. But
everybody does. Cause I work on lawnmowers and weed eaters and stuff.
Yeah, I got you. You care to check with her and see how we're doing on time?
How many more you gotta go see tonight?
Down here.
3 or 4 more?
One more. We got another fella here that we got to talk to. But you know, a lot of the times we're able to work with law enforcement. You know, and
you still for us, don't move, don't yours.
Yeah, I get a little stiff every once in a while, man. I had a car wreck back, I believe it was 2011 or so. That messed my back up a little bit, but that's the main thing. You just got to stay moving. It's hard to do it on some days, but.
Yeah, I worked for the city of Hazard. Garbage dumpster fell off, truck hit me.
Yeah.
It knocked me 35 foot through the iron. You know what Pizza Hut is? There used to be a wooden fence there.
Yeah.
Pedal fence. I hit the concrete, bounced off, hit me, hit first through the fence. And my boss come along. They all helped me up to take it easy. Said you'll be all right.
Yeah.
The longer that day got the stiffer I got. You know that.
Yeah, and it's the more you sit around, the worse it gets.
And them bosses, they ain't gonna take up for you. They're gonna go against you.
Yeah, and it hurts. It hurts to get up and move, but at the same time, man, if you lay there and you let it get stiff and don't do much, it makes it a whole lot worse too. So
if I sit and watch TV like in a chair, I sit in a recliner, not a recliner, but a swivel chair sometimes, and sit. And when I get up, buddy, I can't hardly walk.
Yeah.
For about 7 or 8 steps, and then I get on the walk pretty good.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, we still have like a few minutes.
Few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
I go ahead and talk.
Yeah, I was just checking on our time. We still got a few other places to have to go, but yeah.
Them legs around where get loose on much.
Yep.
I bet you can still stand there, ain't you?
I do every once in a while. I try to stay moving as much as I can, but yeah, that's what football gets you right there, man.
Oh, man. I used to play football, I know. I used to play basketball for Dillstone School.
Yep. Yeah, that football's rough on your knees, man. It's fun, but it's definitely.
Basketball, you got so many years. Look on your back and legs, both. Knees. Especially when you hit the floor low. Them big fellas knock you down.
So what was your purpose, your intention there of, you started off the conversation, you know, why would you not, because obviously you had that in your mind already from the beginning of it. If you was attracted enough to her to send her that first message and then continue that conversation after she said she was 14 years old, why did you not just jump straight into the sexual talk instead of doing it the way you did it and talking like a father figure?
I don't know, man. My parents used to tell me, you know, people mean her in school and stuff like that. I told her, I said, just stay away from them people. That's what to do.
Yeah.
When you mean to. That's the best thing to do then.
Yep. It is, man. That's,
I know, when I was going to school, when I was going to grade school, they used to pick on me all the time. When I was little.
yeah, there's a lot of kids that gets bullied anymore, man, and it causes a lot of issues.
And the teachers won't do a thing about it.
A lot of times they won't.
That don't make no sense.
And a lot of times it all depends on what your last name is too, depending on whether or not they do anything about it.
They won't bother them.
We had a lot when I went to school that it completely depended on their last name to what kind of trouble that they got in.
Oh, yeah. If you have no money, you get in trouble all the time.
Yeah.
If you ain't money.
Yeah, I was unlucky.
Yes, that's it.
I was unlucky in that aspect. I didn't have the right last name.
And me too.
But
I could, if I would have been a cop.
do you think? And again, it's more just being completely honest. but
Yeah.
Do you think you started off the conversation like that? And I use the word grooming because that's in our industry what we deal with. That's typically what we call it. But
What'd you call it?
grooming,
Oh, I know what that is.
do you know what that is?
Yeah.
And that may not be the way that you looked at it, but when you start the conversation out very, very slowly like that, and you befriend that child and try to be it like a father figure, an adult figure in their life, you try to, when you try to ease them into that, you're slowly bringing them closer and closer to that sexual talk. And which is what you did. You know, it started off with you taking up for her, telling her, you know, things that she needed to do and that you cared for her, that you loved her.
I
And
didn't want to see people peeking over there.
but then just kind of out of the blue, you know, you came up with that,
Yeah.
the message about the dream the night before. And
Probably when I can't do nothing, can't do with a woman, so you probably, I say I have a lot to do with it. Other than that.
do you remember, to your recollection, you know, I've went
Yeah,
through, but
yeah.
what do you remember about the messages as far as like, once it got sexual, what you said?
I remember some of it, and you know, I don't remember it all, 'cause, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, you know that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what I know.
There any specifics that you remember that you said to her? Something that we could try to hammer out right here,
No.
because I'd really like to get to the bottom of it.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But I can remember a whole lot of those. I mean, 'cause when that dumpster hit me, I hit my head, but it jarred me good, man. That broke my neck. Knocked me 30-some feet through there and bounced off the concrete and went through a head wooden fence. That's a hard lick, buddy.
I'd say it probably was.
We kept telling them in mechanics, we kept telling them, you know, the things that puts on bars that holds the dumpsters on. There's men, we kept telling them they need to heat them, but it's straight them, we could make them dumpsters stay on. And they kept saying, oh, we gotta get these police cruisers out, we ain't got time and all this stuff. And when that happened, then, boy, they started working on it then.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
I know exactly what you mean,
They
man.
didn't get sued then.
That's, well, I was going to try to get it on there, but I don't guess I've got, there ain't a whole lot of service down here in Hazard, are there?
No, that's why. Especially if you got AT&T. You got AT&T, you ain't got much service. Might have to have Appalachian.
I think I might have it on
If you
here.
go down towards Campton, Jackson, you ain't got no service. If you got AT&T.
Just trying to get back to some of these last few messages here, if it's okay.
Election, you have all kinds of service, but crazy, yeah.
It is, that's, I guess, the hills and the towers.
Yeah. They probably ain't got enough tires really, are they?
Probably not around here.
These trees probably blocks a lot of it out too.
Let me see.
I know it blocks satellites off, and I know you used to have a satellite. That'd get real good. that satellite, they go trees grow up on the other side of the road and block my satellite on the side of the building.
I know, you was trying to get her to call you on Messenger a few times.
What did my phone, on regular phone? I can talk in about 3 minutes, it'll kick off. I don't know why, but it's so on my side still working, but it kicks some people off. I don't know why it doesn't.
Yeah, that don't make a whole lot of sense, does it?
I can prove it to you. I can get on and show you right now. We be sitting there talking to each other, and it just go pew, and cut off. I dropped it one day too. That could have been my jaw or something. I figured it had a little timer or something make it kick off like that.
Let's see. I'm just going to read some of these.
Yeah.
That way it might kind of jar your memory just a little bit. But you say, you have heard everything I told you. What do you want to try first? And you say, after I kiss you down there for a while, what else do you want me to do
I get still.
down there? Tell me. I want you to tell me what you want me to do to you. The one that wants it for. I guess you messed up sending that, or is that text to talk, or?
Yeah, you know how that does.
Yeah, I don't really understand hillbilly too well.
I know.
I have a hard time with it myself.
Oh, do you do it too?
Yeah, it don't like to understand me.
You be talking about a car or something, hit them into the daggone house or something, or Volkswagen or something.
But you tell her, you say, don't be afraid to say it, and don't feel ashamed to tell me.
But there's messenger women, I guarantee it.
You a popular man, ain't you?
Yep. They live down below me,
Yeah.
downstairs. They apartments where I live.
But she says that she'd try whatever you want to try, and that, say, I have to take birth control so we can try other things if you want to, which at that point you had already went into detail about what you wanted to do to her. But you say you're not on birth control. She says, I already have to take it for another reason. And you say you wouldn't get pregnant not doing what we're going to do. Yeah, there's a lot of girls that have to take birth control over that. Not even for sexual reasons, just, they have issues with their cycles and stuff like that, and it causes them to. There's a lot of girls that almost bleed to death.
Oh, yeah.
To the point their iron gets low, they got to go and have.
My stepmother might be doing that, and maybe she had to have surgery.
Yeah, it's rough on them, man.
She had a woman bleed like that, people really don't bleed to death, do you? On the job.
Some of them come close to it, man. It's like I said, they got to go in and have.
And that, white top pap smear, whatever you got it.
But yeah, they end up having to have blood replaced and go on iron supplements and all kinds of stuff.
She's bad. Is that my phone again?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a popular fella today.
Same one. Again, Joey.
Yeah.
She lives down below me.
You tell her, say, I promise I wouldn't never do nothing to hurt you. If I did, I would want the Lord to strike me dead if I hurt you in any way. Do you know any kids that was assaulted whenever they was younger or around that age? You don't know any older people your age that had, went through stuff like that when they was younger?
No, not to know. If I know, if they didn't tell me if I know.
You never went through nothing like that as a child?
No.
Okay.
As I know of now.
Now, the reason I say that is, a lot of times at 14-year-old, and I'll just say it the way that it is, but at 14-year-old, that person is not an adult. They're still a child. And that tends to, like, say this had been an actual 14-year-old girl and she came down here and met you today and you and her went back to your house and then done what you had planned on doing with her. That causes mental issues for the rest of their life. So, you acknowledge that, but.
You just said that, and I agree with you.
But then in this message, you say, I promise you I wouldn't never do anything to hurt you. If I did, I would want the Lord to strike me dead if I hurt you in any way. So you don't see having sex with a 14-year-old girl hurting her?
Yeah, well, yeah, I thought, yeah, if you said that, I didn't really.
You know, there's a whole lot of self-reflection here. That's part of the reason why we talk.
Oh,
And,
yeah, yeah. I understand.
but then right after you sent that, you go in and you say, do you think you might like it weekend sucking on your nipples, not hard? So you see the sexual conversation and stuff. So does that kind of jog your memory just a little bit about maybe what else do you remember actually sending?
Well, that, and the other part you said, well, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah, it was quite a bit of, whenever you would go to talking to her like that, you know, there was a few times that you would start talking and you would ask her if she was getting wet down there, and, you know, you was talking to her like a legitimate 14-year-old that, or maybe even a younger girl, honestly, that wouldn't have known what was happening with their body, basically. Like it was almost like you was trying to talk a child through what was happening with their body at the time. Was that kind of your intention there, just trying to explain to her what was what was happening with her body? Because
She explained to her, really explained to her, like I told her, and I did tell her, I told her, I said, you better watch, she said something about you being going to have an older man, I said, you better watch, they get that rapey.
yeah,
I did tell her that, and she knows it is.
yeah. And how old was you?
Huh?
How old was you?
When then?
No, now.
Oh, I'm 64.
64. What do you think? Have you got any living relatives right now, close or sister? How old is she?
She's 70.
What do you think she would have to say about it?
I had a brother pass away COVID 3 years ago.
Yeah. Man, that COVID got a lot of people.
He killed my brother. Died one day, next day they called and said he passed away.
It happens quick, man. But what do you think your sister would think about this going on?
I know what she said.
Well, you know, we try to hold people.
Yeah, she cussed me on face and wouldn't speak to me again, so.
We try to hold people accountable, you know, whenever we're talking with them. That way,
She acts like she's my mom anyway.
yeah.
You know how big sisters are.
We try to hold people accountable whenever that's part of what we do. And if you're willing to do that, because, you know, I can,
You know, that's where I don't,
going from your word, what you're telling me,
I don't even talk to her.
you know, Randy leaves here, and you like Randy or?
Randy.
Randy.
Don't say Randy.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that. No, I never did, I never called Randy.
Yeah.
But sometimes people did, and I told them, I said, don't call me that.
Yeah. It's a lot easier for us to believe somebody if somebody like you is willing to talk to a family member before we leave and explain what's going on. That way we know there's somebody else that actually knows what's happened and can kind of help hold you accountable and help you through the process, because this is a mental illness. It's something that, would you care calling her while we're here?
I ain't got a phone number.
No?
No, she's in Pack with her mother-in-law is 94-year-old. She had a stroke. She's in the hospital.
Yeah.
And I don't want to leave her in the ICU.
What about any close friends or anybody else around here that you can kind of confide in?
I don't hardly talk to nobody around here. Hardly. Just my landlord, and he ain't ever home.
Yeah.
He's always gone to Alabama fishing. Must be nice to have free money on him.
What about talking with law enforcement? Would you be okay with talking with them?
I'll talk to my sister when she comes. She's supposed to be here this weekend come.
Well, you see our issue with that is we're not going to be here this next weekend to be able to see this. You don't have,
I don't want to get over there for me, it's fine.
what about your neighbor that was just trying to call you there?
No, I can talk to her, but her brother and all them's there, and I don't want to talk to her all of them.
Yeah.
You don't blame me for that, do you?
Well, I mean, I don't, but at the same time, you kind of got to understand where we're coming from too. You know, this is a very, 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 very serious situation.
I mean, well, if you want to pull the league off, I'll delete her and everything.
Well, I mean, we'll get to that, but that's the main thing is, like I said, because, you know, you can delete her, but the fact was that was a decoy account. So how many other girls did you go through before you finally hit one of our decoy accounts, is what I'm wondering.
No, not a whole lot, but I mean, I don't talk to them.
Because I know, you know, we purposely go through on our decoy accounts and make them look as young as absolutely possible.
Yeah.
And the decoy account that you was talking to, no way in the world she looks 18. So that tells me that you're seeing these people's profiles and then messaging them once you see and you're attracted to that girl.
Well, they usually hit me. I don't hit them a lot of times. Most of them hits me. But some of them, you know, I talk to some of them, you know, I hit some of them, but some of them hits me. They'll pop up and, you know, just start talking.
Yeah.
You know how they do all that.
Yeah, I'd say most of those are probably the scams. Any of them that's messaging you first, you know, and
Because what you do is you get on there and then they talk to you a few minutes, they holler and they love you, and then they holler, will you buy me a quick card, you know, what they call it? Apple card. Yeah, send me $50.
that's the way it goes.
And you don't even know them. And he'll say that on the Facebook, he say they're in like Alabama, Florida, or something like that.
Is that kind of the reason that you sent her the message first? Like you got tired of the girls that was trying to do that to you, so you figured you'd just start messaging other women instead, or?
I just messaged different people. I didn't pay no attention to it. I didn't really pay no attention.
Yeah. You see, and I go back to the Signal app there, you know,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of people that really know about Signal, especially in your age group.
I don't know nothing about either one of them hardly.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you knew enough to tell her that Facebook was not private.
But them women all told me that, that's the reason I know that. That's the only way I learned that.
Yeah.
They told me that.
So that makes me feel like you're not being completely honest with me there.
Ones on your TV, I can show you that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the few messages that you had going back and forth, but
Different people, and then tell me to go to a private channel.
so what other kind of groups and apps and stuff like that are you in with as far as messaging other girls and stuff like that? What all do you use?
Just Messenger and that one I just said, Signal and what's up, that's it.
What's that?
That's all what's happening.
There any reason why your phone number that's connected to you would have a Telegram account?
I don't know, I mean, I don't know nothing about Telegram, I mean, I don't.
No. You know, with Signal, they have a lot of more of group chats and certain people that you get in contact with on there that sends pictures back and forth. Like you were saying, you know, they don't charge for them or nothing like that, or they're trying to get you to.
Oh, yeah, buy a card.
Have you had any of them try to get you to trade any pictures or anything?
I've had women do that, I wouldn't do it though.
No.
I think I might get one of these, that might have been, but I talked to her for 6 months, so.
How old was she?
She said she's 40, I don't know.
40.
She looked like she was, too.
Yeah.
She had kind of wrinkles in her face, so I'd say she was.
Well, see, the issue with that, Randy, is
But they can pick some up, make them look like they can't.
yeah, there's all kinds of different stuff you can do. You can make yourself look old. You can make yourself look young. There's a lot of things you can do now.
I don't have to make myself look old, I'm already.
It's best to go ahead and just believe that you're probably talking to somebody that's undercover or law enforcement or something like that. If you're talking to somebody sexually that is underage and has said that they're underage, I mean,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
that's what we worry about is leaving here and you continuing to
No.
try to talk, not to our account, obviously, because you already know now, but
No, I promise you, I will never talk to her again, and I'll delete that time.
so if we go and we talk to some of the people around here in Hazard, there ain't none of them gonna say anything out of the way about you, anything that,
I
you know,
don't
they,
talk to them.
no?
Just like my sister or something, you know, she brings me groceries every once in a while. You know, that's the only one I talk to.
And she don't have a Facebook or,
I'd say she does, I don't know. I talked to her on Messenger, she told me on Messenger.
You care to try to get a hold of her on Messenger for us?
She's in Paxford Hospital with her mother-in-law, she's in ICU.
Yeah.
Looking for her to die.
Well, I mean, you see how serious the situation is. It's one of those things where we really need to either get something like that.
When she comes back, we'll talk to her.
We really need to either get something like that or at least have you talk to law enforcement or something like that so we can ensure that this isn't going to happen anymore.
No, I promise you won't do it again. I mean, I think you might be law enforcement, as far as I know.
No, I'm not law enforcement. I told you that when I walked up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really know that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I ain't gonna say you are, and you ain't gonna say you ain't. You know?
No, it's like I said, man, I record,
Oh, yeah.
we record things that way. Because if we didn't, if we say I walked up here and I'm just talking to you man to man and trying to get things lined out, who's to say, you couldn't leave here and say, oh, he told me if I didn't pay him X amount of money that he was going to turn me into law enforcement
I ain't gonna say nothing like that.
and, we
I don't even
don't,
know your name, I sure think Phil,
we don't do stuff like that. We're more in trying to,
I can say that anyway, no, don't even know your name.
yeah.
That's right.
Well, I mean, there's ways around that, I guess, but
I don't know, we never been like that.
we worry more about the real kids,
I know what you're saying.
and we have the decoy accounts just that way. Don't take this the wrong way, but when people like you go out and they start searching for women to start messaging on Facebook and they start seeing these younger looking accounts,
Yeah,
hopefully they're going to send us a message instead of that real 14-year-old girl that her parents has allowed her to have that account and isn't paying much attention. And so, like today, had the account you had been talking to, had that actually been a 14-year-old girl that had somehow convinced one of her friends to give her a ride down here, that would have been a real 14-year-old girl that she was just walking up on right there. So, we can't honestly believe that once we start up and we pull out of here and you go back home or you go back wherever you're going.
I'll be going, put it down and then go. He does it across my own street, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he one of your buddies?
I just go and talk to him, he's real sweet.
Yeah.
He's bad too. We smoke some of it, and he's on oxygen now.
Yeah. So he's a pretty good friend of yours.
He's bad too.
He got a phone? No. And that's awful sketchy that it's 2025 and everybody that we've named so far, you ain't got nobody close enough that you could call and explain this to. Most everybody we talk to, they've got at least one person that they trust that they could talk
What
to.
it is, I just traded my other phone, dropped it and busted the screen. When I did, I got another phone, I just got this one the other day, and I lost all my phone numbers. I ain't got no phone numbers in it.
I got you. You can see why we would rather have you talk to somebody that you actually know, that we can verify that, the story has been told, that you.
If you give me a number, I'll call you, and I'll let you talk to them, you can prove to you that I've been talking to them.
Yeah, we can probably do that.
That'd be the same difference, man.
Yeah, as long as.
As long as you don't talk to them,
It's one of those things, though. We've got so many cases, man. We would like to go ahead and get it taken care of today if we could, but there's trying to get back to some of your messages here. Well, we can, that works out.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say one of them called.
Yeah, I'm talking to him, it don't matter.
That'll work out better than anything.
If your neighbor knows where he's coming to, they might have been worried about you not answering the phone.
Nah, it ain't gonna be in there. Okay, bud.
How's it going, fella? Hey, we're just here talking to Randy, man. He kind of made a mistake talking online with somebody he thought that was 14-year-old. It was a 14-year-old girl.
Didn't know it was gold,
She had told him in the first few messages, and you know, he said here he's told me multiple times that he's never going to do this again.
He
And
said if I want to talk to somebody in law enforcement, you know, and get it out, talk about it.
Or you want to talk?
Oh, yeah, you want to.
You want to go to the station?
I can talk about you to the car or what you want to.
In the car?
Or if it's here, it's in here, you go.
Okay. Well,
Y'all have a lot of trouble at Bill Dixon's, don't you?
yeah.
God, I tell you every day, 2 or 3 times a day, ain't
Yeah.
it? Did somebody overdose that the other day?
Do what now?
Did somebody overdose that the other day?
No.
I know about a month or 2 ago, somebody did die that day. Some black girl did.
yeah,
That's a bad place out there.
and that fentanyl's getting a lot of people.
I tell you, it's what killed him.
That's about guarantee it.
They said that they shot him up with 2 things of that, one strip, and said it didn't do no good.
That's killed a lot of people, man.
They say a little thing about like a needle head can kill you.
Yeah, yeah. Anybody that don't have a tolerance to it, man, and especially kids and stuff like that, it'll kill them quick.
I've never took around nothing like it in my life.
But yeah,
What's your name?
Randy,
Randy. You got an ID, Randy?
yeah, no, I ain't got to get over it. I'll give you my idea, I give you my social security.
that's what I was telling him. That's our main thing is just making sure that this ain't going to happen no more once we leave here. And
What's your social? Randy?
Yeah, I've never been in trouble before.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna read you something, okay?
Okay,
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney and to talk to an attorney before you answer any questions. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questions. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questions if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop at any time. Do you understand these rights as I've read them to you?
yeah,
Understand these rights, you wish to talk to me?
yeah,
Okay. So what are we here for today?
he can tell me.
well, it'd be better coming from you. I mean, it's like I said, this is about honesty here. So yeah, this is all about honesty here, Randy.
Well, I've been talking to some woman, I thought it was Sorbian, I mean, I know she's young girl, I thought she was anyway, she said she was, and then, now I found out she for sure was,
How old is she?
what, 14?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she told you that in the first few messages.
Yeah, I think that's what she said.
What did you talk about?
Just different things, but, good and bad, you know. I mean, but I'm telling these people here, I mean, this man, and 2 men here, I said, I said, they come and talk to, you know, some law enforcement or somebody and said that they, you know, said they had it cleared up and I promise not doing no more. I promise you I won't, I believe it, never mind.
Okay. So, can you go in detail what you talked about then?
Well, one thing I can't have to was midnight prayer. I'm not saying about that. And we was talking about
Them enemies, buddy, they're like.
I know, but they did it, but that's not sideways, but yeah, and when we talk about it, we'll see. But not further around, because I can't do that.
Talking about sex.
About, you know, oral sex, right? But we didn't talk about none of this, because I can't do that. Hey, Lou. How you doing?
Okay. All right, I suppose. Well, when you was talking about oral sex, what do you mean?
I guess, dishing and some things like that.
Like, you licking her?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you licking her at?
Well, I did live here.
Well, I mean, not all that, but
Okay, yeah. I guess it was.
on her private part?
I've been honest about that.
Yep, it's the best route, buddy.
I won't run about it.
Is that all you talked about? What else?
Now, he wasn't talking about.
There was a few other things, you talking or trying to talk her through how to masturbate. And,
I mean, but I wasn't talking about me doing nothing.
no, but you was talking kind of dirty to her and then asked if she had got wet down there and was trying to explain how to masturbate.
But I know he not believe her, and I don't know if you on Facebook again. I didn't know about Facebook until people learned me doing it.
So that was on Facebook?
And I did the Facebook thing.
Well, that, and you got Signal, a few other women that's messaging you on Signal there, but
Yeah, I know they older because mine got wrinkles.
Okay.
Older.
So, how'd you get here?
I was.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Well, I was gonna come out there and just speak to her, and I was gonna go up there with my sister, my cousin, but a friend of mine, he's a bad shape, girl, you know him. His wife is Spencer. Then
Okay.
when she was Spencer, she's been out of it 2 years.
So you was coming to meet her?
I was just gonna come speak to her and then go up there.
Okay. Did you tell her to meet here?
She gonna say to me too, wasn't she?
you had mentioned it first in the messages, yeah. You had said that you could meet here, it would be an easy place to meet. That was the main reason we chose here was he gave her his address and was trying to get her to come to his house.
She first returned the pictures.
It may have been. I have to look back through your messages, but
Yeah.
we've got everything, so.
Yeah.
Okay. You got all that stuff? Hang tight.
Well done. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Shortcut run. Too old to run.
That dang rain got you arthritis acting up. I ain't even much more than got it and it's got mine acting
Hey,
up.
but you wait till you get age, you find out. You won't
Yeah.
get along.
I'm done about half there, I guess, so.
I like him. Dodge you, man. We'll get you one.
All right.
Have you ever turned it sideways? You don't want to, do you?
Man, you're a popular feller today, ain't you?
I bet that's hurt him.
What's your social again?
He puts it.
And what's gonna make them rainy?
No, you no, they got no life. No one, they got to pull in one, but because they left it for right there.
That's just extra money you gotta blow.
The insurance, what get you, but
It sure is. I don't know about that. My payments is what gets me.
I bet they're high, ain't it?
Ain't the best.
You go about old car up a lot. Payments are $200.
Yeah, I do a lot of hauling, man. I gotta have something that's got a little more ass behind it, but it's,
You know what you're saying?
they last a lot longer when they're diesel though.
Yeah.
Cost a lot more to fix them though.
A truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duramax.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Diesel.
You can't hardly beat them for hauling stuff, but
No.
man, they're expensive whenever you gotta work on them.
Oh, yeah, well, it's twice as high for everything.
Yep. But you don't have half the trouble out of them either, so.
But don't get such a weed around here, don't it? We'll go through it. They got bothering you all the time, you gotta get the weeds, that's what they hurt you. That's wrong with that weed. Yeah, this is an old building here. I don't know where this building is.
It wasn't the other day, it's a very mess with us.
They won't bite too much.
Oh, Lord, I ain't no difference. I wouldn't be standing there.
Been watching them the whole time. I see them fly into
Yeah, they might try to come down your own. Don't mess with it. I know what I'm doing.
Some kind of wasp or a yellow jacket one.
Yeah.
Usually yellow jackets make their nest underground. But,
They're yellow and black. That's the one that gets them.
oh, that's them little hornets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, them little hornets will light you up, man.
Second vehicle, C-46, right around one on one village lane.
Got an injury accident.
I said, the red markers are what hurt.
Yeah, they'll light you up too. Them old rust colored ones.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They got an injury accident somewhere.
That's where you're going to take me to jail.
Single vehicle.
That's where you're going to take me to jail.
Oh, I wouldn't think so.
You know, he actually had one of that driving.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
No, that's yeah, I had 2 back surgeries.
And then what issues I didn't get from football, I got from car wrecks and dirt bike wrecks and 4-wheeler wrecks and
Yeah, I've been in one car. Had to run this off the road and we went up on the edge of a cliff and hit toward the whole front wheel up under the pickup.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Randy, right?
Yeah.
All right, at this point, you're detained, okay? And you're coming with me to the station.
So the house came,
Mm-hmm.
so then talk to him.
Yep. Okay. You got anything on you at all?
No, I was just-
Where's your phone at?
It's right here. I tell you.
All right.
That's
Has it got a
all
password on
right. No,
it? Okay.
no, that's on my phone.
All right.
And I got the keys here in my house, that's it. That's all.
Nothing
I got.
else?
Yeah, that's in my house. Yeah.
Do you have anything else?
No,
Nothing?
no.
All right. Can you walk fine?
Yeah, I've had back surgery twice.
Well, I'm gonna cuff you in the front, all right?
Look, I just walked, I mean, I don't try to run.
You're gonna put these on.
Yeah, I don't try to run.
Well, that's why you get cuffed in the front.
Yeah,
All right, so you're gonna walk over here.
yeah.
Come on.
No, I've had back surgery on. My legs still fly, I can now.
Okay.
I've had surgery.
One other thing,
I go legs. That was
Yeah.
God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, or we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, blind, not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheek. Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
Someday I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay.